Hello, how's it going? Kevin here, making another video for the main channel. I've just I received shipment of some stuff for this room that I wanted to show off, and this of course being the place where I want to eventually record a whole bunch of video stuff. But then I also realized that I haven't showcased really much of the apartment. We kind of did a tour when I moved in, and there was nothing at all here. But you know, I've been living here for a few months, and I figured, hey, why not kind of show off how things are looking. So yeah, this is the video space, and it's a bit of a mess right now. There's junk on the floor and everything because I've been mounting this stuff up. This has been kind of the echoiest room, and I've been trying to make that be less of one, so that I can start recording videos on here. I've got some stuff up on the main channel that you can hear. There's a lot of echo, but strangely now that especially putting that one up there, that seems to have fixed a huge amount of the problems. Now I ran out of tacks to get everything up. So there's still some more stuff that I want to do some more acoustic treatment in here, but I'm excited about how this is going. Now we have, of course, the main studio, and yeah, the camera's going to get very confused about brightness. I have a 3-monitor setup, and I've got a little light up here so that when I'm recording, that when I sit down here, I can go ahead and just pop this in. There we go. And then I can just sit here and record podcasty stuff. I've got the Zoom H6 over there where I record everything into. It's got a soundboard going, it's got a mixing board going into it, and then it has the computer output going into there. So I've actually plugged my headphones into there, and I record when I'm doing podcasts or recording really anything. I record completely separate from the computer because I don't want the computer to mess things up. And then over here I've got this soundboard thing, the sample player, and then I have the mixing board that pulls in both the microphone. There you go, and the soundboard. Of course, you can't hear any of that because it's all playing into there. But that's that's the setup that I'm using for. This is kind of my mixing workstation. And then of course we got the PC down there. This is my mixing workstation and kind of podcasting area. You'll notice that I do have acoustic foam kind of all across here, but this also has a high ceiling, and has a high ceiling that I haven't treated. So if you hear like ha, 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 yeah, there's a lot. Wow, ha, yeah, it's pretty bad in here. Although basically for everything that I'm doing, I'm low enough that nothing gets up that high. But if we go back out here now, this is the room that's really not been treated much at all, aside from these bass traps along the ceiling. Ha, ha, ha. You can see there's a little bit of it still, and I do have bookcases that are coming in, I think, next week, that are probably going to go across this wall. That'll also help scatter some stuff. And at that point, I think I'll try and figure out if I want to do more treatments or kind of what I want to do. But I'm surprised that it's starting to sound a lot nicer in here without having required a lot of effort. So anyway, these are kind of the two. Cheers Kevin business rooms. I'd initially thought that the podcasting studio would end up being like my home office, and I would do work stuff in here, day job stuff. Let me go ahead and turn that off. But it turns out, hey, I wanted to have a separate space, and it was very easy to get distracted if I had all of my cool job stuff as well. So I stopped doing that. But anyway, yeah, so that's not a bedroom. That is now a video studio and then podcasting studio / workstation area. And then we have, of course, the main area. Oh man, the camera's all blue. It'll figure it out eventually. Look, it's figuring out white balance. It's learning. I apologize. The counter's always messy. I've got some stools now for the little island, which is great. And then over here, we have still not the best. I probably want to get a couch or something at some point. But I've got this really lovely, wonderful recliner, and facing a really enormous freaking TV. What is this? Aquanaut splashdown beginning Nemo 21 research mission from NASA. So good job, astronauts. I did buy this small bookcase thinking that it would at least be like a short bookcase with some depth. It is not. It is a media tower-sized thing, not a book-sized thing, which is frustrating, but hey, what are you going to do? And then, yeah, I've got this chair. I freaking love this chair. This is part of a dining set that I had in New York, and there was no longer for sale, and I was very sad because I figured I wasn't going to be able to use it anymore. I was finally able to get a replacement. We've got the piano here. This is a replacement piano for the one from New York. This is a step up from what we had before. I can adjust, so I can make this super bright. There we go. And different, there we go. I don't know. Anyway, so I still, there's still sort of this empty area here, and the reason for that is that I backed a Kickstarter project that has this sort of like gaming table, dining table hybrid thing. They won't be shipping the stuff until like February or March, I don't know, sometime early next year. And so I'm just not gonna have like a dining room area until that happens. And I'll do some reorganization at that point. Oh, the other thing I want to mention, so there's the ceiling fan in here. I think is that the switch? No, this is the switch. There we go, it can go on. There's a second switch though here. And yeah, little fireplace thing. Little electric fireplace. I've always wanted to have a fireplace. Electric, makes it less of a fireplace and more of like a toy, but still, I don't know, I think it's cool. Then of course we have the bedroom, which is boring, but hey, I haven't bought stuff for this. Yeah, here you can see there's a lot, or you can hear, theoretically, a lot more echo. Still just a mattress on the floor. I've got a curtain here that's just on a tension rod. Haven't bothered to mount anything yet. I'll eventually get a platform, and there's the Alexa. Hello, Alexa. Oh, it's upside down right now. Over here I have just the writing desk. So I have this really cheapo netbook laptop, and I've got it set up with Linux and stuff. So it doesn't play sound. Like you can't use it as a real machine. Like it's just for writing. And then I have my notebook. So I sit here and write journal stuff in the day. And then there's a bathroom and stuff in through there. And then I guess let's see what else has changed. Out here we've now got 2 injection molding chairs. Yeah. So sometimes I can go out there and read or listen to audiobooks or, whatever. And then upstairs is also still really boring. Haven't filled it out with much stuff. But if we go up here, see, very, very sparse, but now this is basically my work office at the moment, which is just my company laptop and a hairband for some reason. Always important to have a hairband for doing work. And then I can look out the window and see the beautiful tops of trees and stuff, where I can see over there. More beautiful tops of trees. No, come on, camera, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, well that's not. Yeah, okay. It's still very echoey here as well. That would get better if I don't know, I may eventually, I'm thinking I might at some point, if I decide I want to do more voice-specific stuff and need like an actual, like a whisper room or a vocal recording booth, that might end up going up here. And then one or two things will change. But this is basically, this is kind of where I'm living, how things are going right now. As I said, I am getting more stuff for the video studio. That's kind of the focus at the moment, is trying to get the video studio to a better place. But yeah, like I have a nice area to sit, relax, watch TV, read books, do whatever. I have a nice, in theory, internet detox bedroom with a desk where I can do writing without internet and distractions and various stuffs. And then kind of the most important, the big projects in my life, I have spaces dedicated to it. So I have this wonderful, oh man, it sounds so much better. And really, like, it's just a few bass traps. It's remarkable how much that has done to improve this room. But yeah, so now I've got the space to be able to do that, and I've got the studio space to be able to record whatever, and mix that and do podcasts and everything. So far, this apartment is pretty sweet. It's a lot better than New York, so I'm excited. I'm gonna stop recording now. I'm gonna sync this up because I'm wearing a lav mic, because this thing, I used to have a wind screen thing on it, but I don't have that anymore. And I tried to get a replacement, but it's a whole thing. So I'm going to sync up the audio and get this up on the vlog channel. Hi, vlog channel people. Yeah, I just figured, hey, I'll share with you what's going on. I'll probably, I don't know, if I ever do sort of finish furnishing, you know, obviously I still have like stuff. I should still be like hanging stuff on the walls and making things look nice, but you know, steps at a time. I'm trying to not purchase a whole bunch of stuff all at once. I'm not doing a good job with that though. Yeah, but if that ever happens, I may do like a full-on, like proper apartment tour. But this is, I think, yeah, I have a general sense of like what all of the spaces are for now, which is certainly better than last time I showcased the place. So I hope that you're having a good weekend. Yeah, weekend. And I will see you soon. Cheers.